turn the spotlight on our studio audience as we hand over to our psychic medium, Nicky Alan.
As promised, this is a video about what to do if you feel there is a negative entity in your house. You have to own the energy of your house. My granddad always said to me, on one of the first ghost hunts I ever went on, said to me, always remember, Nick, he said this from Spirit World, by the way, always remember you are stronger than anybody that's in the spirit world, okay? So he said, so you own it if you have to deal with an entity. And I've never forgotten that. And the other thing he said was never, ever show fear, okay? So if you've got a problem with something in your house that you know 100% is not connected to you, because remember, 99% of visitations are your family and friends visiting you. But if you're getting all the ticky boxes, I've said in my previous video about negative energies, then obviously you're dealing with the 1% of dodgy energies that are in your house. First thing you need to do, rock or sea salt, okay? Wherever the most phenomena is taking place, I want you to place a pile in the four corners of the room or a bag of rock or sea salt in those four corners and one at the window, okay? I've got one at the door and my back door as well, it's up to you. An amethyst stone can help repel energy and visitation as well as embrace it. Depends what intent you put into the stone, but an amethyst stone, put that in the room as well. Now, this is the hardest thing to do, but this is what I tell everybody that I've ever been around where there is something that's like, you know, hitched on or come in on the back of another spirit person. I say, right, this is what you need to do. If you, for instance, was sitting in your room and a stranger walked into your house, you'd go, what the get out! What do you think you're doing? I'm calling the police. Get out, wouldn't you? So you do it with a spirit person as well. So you have to own your energy with no fear, no aggression, you know, no taking the piss like you see on these stupid ghost programs. Do you want us here? You want to attack us? Shut up, you dickhead. Right, basically sit down and go, right, listen, you are not welcome in this house. I don't know if you realise it or you don't understand where you are, what you're doing, but you're in my house with my family. We all love each other very much and you are not welcome here. You need to go back to where you came from or go back up to the spirit world with your family because you are not supposed to be here and I will not have it. Do you understand me? I will not have it. Go back to where you're going because you are not welcome in this room. You're not welcome in this house and we are not going to accept it. Do you understand me? Okay. Now, after you've done that, you could get a bit of a rebuff. So things might get worse for a little while because they're kicking off in the corner like chucking their toys in the thing because they're like, you can't tell me what to do. And then the second night you go, I can actually, so fuck off. All right, you're not welcome here. You don't belong to this family. Go away. All right, then what you do is you get stuff called sage, white sage, spirit sage, which is blessed and created by shamans in the Native American countries and then Native American places, and then it's brought over here, right? Then you basically light that and you take it all the way around your house. So now you've got your sage. It's normally about £8 for a lump of it. You know, split it apart a bit. Traditionally, people use conch shells and turkey feathers. You don't have to worry about that, loves. Just light it. Go around each room, make sure a window is open in every room and just say whoever you believe in, whether it's your granddad, whether it's God, whether it's the angels, whatever it is. I use Archangel Michael because he's strong, he's a protector and he's like the top angel. Archangel Michael, imagine yourself enshrouded in royal blue because that's his colour, and imagine him coming down and helping you cut away the energies, all right? He's the daddy, he's the warrior angel, okay? So basically say, Michael, I please ask that you help me to eradicate this unwanted and unwelcome visitor to my house. I also ask that you take his energy out on the smoke, and this is what is believed, that any energy that's residual, perhaps from someone being ill or arguing or anything to do with spirit phenomena, is absorbed by the smoke and taken out to the universe, okay? I used to think it's a load of pants, but then when I used to do it, I used to look at my house and go, oh my God, it looks really bright. So I go around every room, make sure there's a window open to take the smoke away out into the universe, and then have the intention that your house is cleansed, clear and protected, okay? Perhaps do it every week until you feel everything settles down. If you've done that and you've had a couple of sit downs and telling them to go, you know, Foxtrot Oscar, and they still haven't done it, then perhaps you do need someone that knows what they're doing to shift the energy on. Okay, it's so rare, please believe me. I'm only covering it because someone's scared and has put it on here as a question, all right? So basically, if you're still getting problems, get a reputable medium, and don't look at the ones that say they're the Billy Bollocks and they're all brilliant, because if they're doing that, then they most probably aren't. You've got to look at the ones that have got recommendations, look at what people have got to say about them, or come to me, I'll be honest, okay? And then you get them round, and then perhaps they can communicate with the spirit or tell you what's going on. If you are more of a, the spiritual ilk of churches, then by all means seek your local vicar or your local priest to come in and bless the house. Okay, it depends what you sit well with in respect of higher powers. Whatever you are inclined to believe or know is looking after you, that's who to call in. So if it's spiritual concept, medium. If it's more religious concept, get your priest or vicar in, whatever makes you feel better. It's all about strength, it's all about not showing fear, and it's all about communing with love with your family, and not mention the spirit again after it's left. Okay, that's important. Then after that, you live happily ever after.